you lose cells as you talk to us?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Okay.
boys and girls, welcome back to Dating Diaries with Raquel and Brittany. What up, ladies?
What up? What up? What is up? You know, I have to tell you something.
What?
Miss Brittany looks so lovely today.
Oh, thanks.
She got dressed up. Why are you dressed up, Miss Lovely?
Because I'm trying to meet people organically.
Oh, okay.
So if I look the part, somebody will come to me and say, "Hey."
At a gas station, you need a motor coach.
Oh, well, no, I can't do that. But
Are you going somewhere this evening?
yes,
Oh, where are you going?
I'm going to my friend's party,
Oh, okay.
birthday party.
Gotcha.
So maybe there'll be single guys or single girls, whatever comes.
Oh, you know what? Yeah.
I'll take it all.
Whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm excited for you. Well, you look very lovely, and I'm sure you will catch something.
Let's just hope we don't.
Wait a minute here.
So okay, I'm all willing.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Marissa's joining us one more time.
Go, Marissa.
Hello.
She's been put through the ringer by you two.
I know.
I'm surprised she decided to come back one more time.
Thanks for coming.
Marissa, are we annoying?
Yes.
Shut up.
You can answer
Are we
that.
annoying, Marissa?
Yes,
You
tell them the
us.
truth.
Tell us,
Tell them
Marissa. Marissa's a silent.
Silence
What?
speaks volumes.
Oh, I know, right? The silence says it all. It's okay. It's okay. We love us.
Hey, we keep talking. We sound like that guy she was talking to when I stopped texting.
Oh, I know.
She wasn't replying. This is us. And then
We're replying to ourselves.
I know.
Don't you think you're great? Yeah, we're great. I think we're really good. Oh my God, yes.
As long as I love me, that's all that counts.
So I'm today's show. We're gonna be picking on your guys' brains here for a minute. I want to have different
It's
perspectives on different
all-
things. You guys good with that?
There's no brain up here right now.
I know. Wait a minute. So are you going to ask us just random questions?
Yes.
Where are you getting these questions
It's
from?
controversial questions crack me up. All right, let's
What-
do this.
You know what? You know what? You know what?
I know. It's questions.
These ones are not going to be controversial.
Oh, okay.
This is just relationship questions.
Oh,
All right.
relationship
Yeah.
questions. I think he needs help with those questions.
Do I?
Well, we'll see. We'll
We'll see.
see.
Let's go ahead.
Let's go.
All right.
Shoot
So,
one.
so here comes the first one. Are you guys attracted to an emotionally connected man?
Ooh, of
I don't know what that
course.
means.
I do know what that means.
Okay, what is that?
A man who's in tune with his own emotions.
Yeah, like if he feels sad, he cries in front of you. 'cause
Oh,
he
wait a
saw
minute.
movie.
Wait a minute.
See, that's why I
Oh,
asked. Because what you think does not always mean what he thinks.
Exactly. No, we
You
don't
know me
like.
too well. Love you.
We don't like criers, but it's okay for a man to cry. But if that's all he does,
No, but I'm saying someone that's emotionally connected. There are men that are emotionally connected, and they feel certain ways, certain types of things, and everything. How do you guys feel about something like that? Would you date it, or would you want someone that's just going to be rough and tumble?
Nope.
rough and tumble. What does that mean?
Someone who doesn't show emotion, who just plays the part, like I'm a tough guy and nothing can hurt me. And but in reality,
Like they shut down when there's some type of.
Oh, I hate that.
Well, yeah.
That
so
was okay. Well, since Marissa is our guest, I think she should go first. What do you? Oh, Marissa, we'll give you the option to go first. Would you like to go?
Okay. Sure. I've dated both types of men.
Okay.
Tell us.
I found like the macho men, the ones that don't show a lot of emotion, aren't very empathetic to you when you're hurting.
That's
Very
true.
They're-
true.
They want you to be on their level, so they're not able to like assure you or comfort you or anything like that. And then I've dated the other emotional type of personalities, and at first I didn't like it, but then when I really needed them during certain times, they were like there for me in a heartbeat.
Oh,
So I prefer those
okay.
type of guys that can connect that way, because
yeah.
if you get hurt or if you need something, they're more understanding, and they're easier to just have that personality to jump in and make you feel better or help
Right.
you out somehow.
But do you think those type of guys they, how can I say, when they show too much emotion, it doesn't, like you don't like it. It's too much for you.
Yeah, it can get to that point, but you have to decide if you want that, then you're gonna have to accept that part, but just have a talk with them and tell them like to tone it down a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And usually that worked for me.
Okay.
Just tell them it's too much,
Tone it down.
and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and they were willing because they're emotional. They want to please you. They want to make it work. So
Like if
yeah,
you get,
they-
like if
they-
you get a crier, you know, a guy who cries for everything, and then you talk to them, and then like, you know what, tone it down, and then when you see them kind of sniffle, like you see them starting to cry or something, you're like, you know what, take it over there. Go
Wow.
over there. I don't want to see that.
I told you
I told you to stop freaking
not to do
crying.
that.
You know.
Here he goes again with the waterworks.
Dang. Oh, ouch.
I'm sorry.
I'm like, dang. Okay, we know what you like. Raquel likes rough and tough and tumbleland,
No,
whatever.
that's not
Yeah, she
true.
does.
That's
Yes, she does.
No, you know what?
She
Because
wants
Yes, you
someone-
do.
Marissa did
She-
made
she-
a really good point at the beginning. The rough and tough guys, like if you want them to be there for you, they're not. They don't know how to support you in those emotional situations.
But look
So-
at your dating track record. Have you ever dated an emotional guy?
I have.
Who?
I have. Well, I don't want to say names.
No, give me the nickname. I'll know who it is.
the one with the 3 kids.
Oh, yeah, he was. Yes. Spooter.
Spooter. Yes. Actually,
yeah.
one of his daughters told me.
That's true.
One of his
Good
little
point.
his little girls told me, my dad cries for everything.
And he did. And he did.
Oh,
He did.
oh my God!
I didn't get a
that's so
chance to
funny.
see it, even though I was with him for a while. But yeah, he was very emotional.
I think he was emotional, but he wasn't kind to you. He would get all frustrated because you liked him so much.
You know what? He was detached from me.
Yes.
You
So he
know?
was emotional.
Emotionally, we were not connected.
No.
I was really into him, and he was just like me.
He would get so upset because you thought everything he did was great.
I know. I would go up to him. I'm like, "Oh, you're so cute."
You think everything I do is great. I was like, you should just be happy she thinks you're great, bro, because I've seen you.
Can you tell that Brittany was the fly on the wall in my relationships?
He was like my homie, though. Like, he
Oh yeah, they
hurt
were
me.
best friends.
He was like my bestie.
they were besties. I'm like, wait a
And when
minute.
he broke your heart, I
Yeah.
lost a bestie.
I know.
And I couldn't recover that
Oh.
It
relationship.
was emotional for both of us. It was kind of hard. Yeah.
He was like my bro, where like I needed
my
a man perspective / emotional all at the same
Brittany, I
time.
think we digress.
Oh, I'm sorry. But
I just asked
I
one
knew
question.
exactly who you were talking about. But I just say, okay, when I say, yeah, you're right. You guys were not emotionally attached. Like, he was, I don't know, he was something else.
Yeah, he was. He was.
For
so.
lack of a better word, yes.
Okay,
But yes.
so rough and tumble or emotionally connected? Who would you date?
I want a nice balance of both. Can I have that one? Bob, can I have that one?
I don't know if you can though.
I don't think you can.
Balance for 500, please?
I think
No, there's one or the other.
you know what? Your dad would be a good example of that.
No, he would
was the
not.
rough and tumble.
He was the rough
No,
and
but he
tumble.
was also emotionally because he's
Oh,
been
but
there
you
for
know what?
guys.
No.
He
okay.
was not.
But that's what he showed to people.
He
Oh.
did never comfort her.
But in behind closed doors, he was like, you know, you better shut up. And
He was mean.
my dad was mean.
Okay.
What?
Okay. All right. Okay. Well,
But everybody else knew, like, oh my God, your
Yeah.
dad's so wonderful, and
yeah.
this and that. That's the image he wants to
Exact the
to
image.
portray, but he wasn't like that. I still love my dad. I forgive him and everything, but you don't know my father, okay?
okay. Moving on.
So I was like, nah.
Scarred childhood. Moving on.
Scratch that one.
Okay, Brittany.
I don't. Okay, so just real quick. I don't. Realistically speaking, I don't think you could find a balance. You either one or the other.
Exactly.
No, because I think we're
Okay, well, which one have you dated that has a good balance?
no, I haven't.
Exactly, because there's none.
No, but that's why I'm looking. There has to be.
Wait.
Uh-huh.
Rough and tumble, Brittany.
Oh,
Or
well,
emotionally connected.
emotionally connected.
Okay, Marissa, you dated obviously. Have you ever found a good mixture of that?
The rough and tough try to act like there was a balance there,
But there wasn't.
but in the end, he was very imbalanced.
See, see,
There was no balance there.
See?
He couldn't have that.
so you would prefer dating
him.
someone that's more emotionally connected? I mean, not a crier necessarily, but someone
I'll
that's
take
just
the crier.
I'll take the crier.
I would.
I don't know about that.
Marissa.
Yeah, I think a lot of women would consider that needy. So
That's a
kind
negative.
of like an
It's because
yeah,
I think.
they would.
Oh, go ahead, Merce. I'm sorry. I'm interrupting.
Yeah, because the women want kind of like tough, like that tough guy, tough and rough. But if you get somebody that's more emotional, a lot of women would see that as being needy. But
So all the guys that I felt really deep with, really hard, like I was super in love, were the guys that were criers, emotionally extra.
Really?
I did, yeah. And the ones that were rough and tough, we would fight like two dudes fighting. No, F you. Who you talking to? You ain't gonna talk to me like that. You're not controlling me. No, you're not.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
She
we
would win all the
fight.
time.
We would fight like two
Oh
dudes
my
fighting.
God.
But when I would fight with the emotional guy, I almost felt like I had to take care of them. Like, oh, I need to nurture you because I was more gentle. I was not as aggressive verbally.
yes.
And so I felt like I would connect more with the emotional guys because I didn't have that growing up. My
Okay.
mom was not the emotional type, not very caring. It was like you get it done, you don't bitch about it, you just do it. My dad was the same way. He was just like pat in the back 3 times. That's how you knew he cared, and that was it. You move on. You don't cry about it. But when I met guys that were emotionally connected, I don't know. There something about I was like, I almost felt like they helped me get in touch with that piece of me.
Okay.
And I really
Yeah, I
fell
agree.
in love with them. Like I cried when they left. I was like, oh, but I finally felt like I had that nurturing piece that I never had with my parents.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because they were gentle when I would have a hard time. They truly care. They're like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. How can I help you feel better about this? I'm like, oh, you care and you want to make me feel better? That's awesome, And but when they went through their emotions, it's almost like you also had to do the same thing, and I wasn't always great doing that because I never. You don't dwell on stuff like that. You just pick yourself right back up, and you just do. And even though you're hurting, you don't show it. And that's
Because
how,
he's a man, or because
that's how I grew up. So I'm very much this is why I always get from the emotional guys. I've got the same feedback from them is that you're cold and you don't seem to care, and I didn't even know it mattered to you.
Oh,
And
that was just being an Aquarius.
And that was on Tuesday.
It's a cultural raising.
Yeah, and so I don't know. I guess I did connect more with the emotional guys than I did with the rough and tough guys. So if I could choose, I would choose the emotional ones.
But I think that one of the things that is missing from the emotional guys is that aspect to lead a strong woman. I think that that's probably one of the reasons why I haven't found someone, because I consider myself a very strong woman, and I need someone stronger than me I need leadership. I need a man to guide me. And the emotional guys are sometimes they're not able to, or they're scared to, or they don't know how to. I don't know which one it is, but I think that's what I'm trying to find, is someone who has a good balance, who is able to show their emotions, but also when in need, when I need some kind of guidance or leadership or even support, emotional support, they're there for me.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a hard one to find. Yep.
Now,
And
Marissa, why do you feel like you would be connected to the emotionally connected person? Is it the same reason as Brittany? Why would you feel the connection to the emotional guy?
I prefer that because they're in tune to who I am, to my personality, and they take that into consideration. they get familiar. They make the effort to get familiar with what I like and what I don't like, and who I am. So they're more willing to work with that and around that to make me happy. And that's what I've noticed.
Okay. Now I gotta ask you, Raquel, am I emotionally connected or am I rough
You
and
know,
tumble?
I was going to ask you, what do you consider yourself to be? First, you tell us what you consider yourself, and then we'll let you know.
Okay.
Okay, tell us.
Well, she'll let you know.
We'll both. Come on.
Oh, Jesus. I think for me, it depends on the situation. If you guys are hurting, I think I'm emotionally connected. But when you guys are not, then I'm rough and tumble.
So you feel like you are emotionally connected?
I think I'm a
You
little...
you can be both.
Okay, so what am I? That's why I'm asking you.
You can, though.
No, he's not.
I don't know. He can't. I don't know if he can be, but
I'm like, no, he's not.
Okay.
oh, he's not.
But he thinks he is. You see how
Okay.
guys work?
Well, that's why I'm asking. So what am I? Rough and tumble or emotionally connected?
I think you're rough and tumble.
Okay. Raquel, do you agree?
I have to agree with Brittany. I think you are rough and tumble.
Well, then there it
And I'll
is.
tell you why.
And I'll tell you why, too. You go first.
So when we were talking on the phone, and I just wanted someone to hear me out about how I've gained weight and how I feel that this is impacting my dating, and I just wanted someone to say, look, like everything's gonna be okay, which you did, but then you kind of threw that whole, well, that's something you could fix, Maria. Like, I mean, that's something you could fix, Raquel or Brittany, whatever.
Brittany.
Brittany, go on.
So, and I was like, yeah, I didn't want to hear that at that moment because I felt like it almost felt like it was my fault.
No.
That I'm big. Yeah, you're right. It is my fault because I let myself get to this point. But I just wanted to hear more of someone saying, like, I know it's tough and I know you've been through a lot and I know that, life has gotten in the way. But someone will appreciate you. And you did say that, though. But then there was whole thing about you could change that. And at that moment, I wasn't ready to hear it. So I felt like he's just a rough and tough dude. Like, if you have a problem, shut up about it and fix it. Versus, let me comfort you. You're going through something. You feel insecure, but let me just make you feel better. And then we'll talk about how to solve it later. So that's why I thought it was rough. But I took the feedback, and I mean, and my feelings weren't hurt or anything. I was just like, yeah, he's right.
You know, when I say things like that, it's because I love you guys. That's all.
Yeah,
We know it
no.
comes from a good place.
Oh my God, yes. I don't want you to think that you meant I took it all. No, but I was like, all right. So when I need reality check, I know who to call. When I need someone to comfort me and make me feel better at a moment that I feel
Raquel.
like crap, I call Raquel. So I know where you guys both stand and what I could get to feel better, or when I need something. And I mean, you even gave me a plan. You're like, here's some things we could do. You could do with the carbs, and I'm like, all right. So I know when I need to get shit done and I need to follow through on stuff. You are the person.
He's a problem solver.
Yes, very much like a dude.
Yeah, and I also have to. Can I tell?
Yes,
okay, I would also like to agree with Brittany. I think that what happens is sometimes when we are having a bad time, we want to talk to somebody and we want them to hear us, to listen to us, and support us emotionally, But when they also come at us as, okay, you know what? Yes, you are very supported by me and I really care about you, but you need to do this, this, and that. You have to understand that even though you did support us by verbally telling us that you are there for us, when you say the other stuff, it negates everything else. Like, it kind of just takes away everything else that you told us. So if you would just stop at, I'm there for you. I want to help you. Let's see, what we can do, or whatever it is, some positive thing that you can tell us. That would be, that is great. But when you go off on a tangent on how we can problem solve and everything.
And that's my life, Marissa.
I'm sorry. This is not I'm going to shit on Spears or anything.
You know what? I'm gonna put it back on.
Spears.
I'll put it back on.
I did it.
Spears. You said it yourself. You're a very logical person,
I am.
even after breakups, right?
Yep.
So that just kind of goes back to you are very a matter of fact, not emotionally like, what's the word, in tune, but it's more of like logical. You're very logical, even when it comes to advice. You're very logical. You're not about. I'm not here to be like, oh, poor you. No, get it together.
You're not here to comfort us, Lou.
You're here to say, okay, you want this, then you need to work for it.
Gotta work.
Yeah, no, it's
You're not here to.
yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta
Gotta
work.
work.
You're not
Work,
here to
work.
comfort us, big dog.
but you need friends like that though,
Yeah.
because you really need the friends that are
Yeah.
gonna hold you accountable and tell you like, hey, boo hoo ha ha, yes, you cried enough, get it together, honey, because if this is what you want, you can achieve it.
And just know, it doesn't make you any less of a friend to us.
No,
We don't, love you any less. We still hold you dear to our hearts. We're just telling you this is what you do.
That's
know?
fair. That's fair.
So
I think Spears' feelings are hurt.
Don't
Don't
say
cry
so.
I
now.
think we just heard his feelings.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, did you
Yeah.
hear him? Did you? That's fair. That's fair.
Maybe he's more in tune to his emotions. He just doesn't show it.
See, I'm both. I am the unicorn of men, people.
This is me. Wow, maybe
That's
he
fair.
does.
That's fair.
That's fair.
No, that's fair, but it's true though. I mean, if you come to me and you're like, well, I will listen to you for about 2 or 3 minutes, and then at that point I'll say, okay, we got to fix this
Yeah.
shit. Cause if it's bothering you this much, I need to hear some plans. Let's do something.
That was
That's true.
Anyways.
But anywho,
Who cares? Yeah.
All right, you guys ready for the next question?
he's crying right now.
I know.
You guys ready?
He's wiping away
Get
his
your
tears.
yellow bandana and wipe your little tears off.
Look who's rough and tumble here. Look who's rough and tumble. we found out you're not emotionally connected
No,
either.
I'm not. I will admit to that. That's why we get along. Because I'd be like, you're right. I need to stop complaining. Get it together, honey.
Get it together. Get it together. Get it together. Get it together.
Better start counting them carbs.
Well, you know what? Let me tell you something. In one of my darkest, deepest, emotional states, I have called Miss Brittany here, and she was nothing but supportive. So
That's a one-off.
She can be that emotional friend.
Only
That's
to my friends.
Aw, you see?
That's a one-off.
She doesn't like you.
One
That's a
Big
one-off.
dog. She doesn't like you.
It's a one-off. She just said it because she's like, she was bored that day. She's like,
I think Miss Brittany is a fine balance of both.
who?
Ooh, I like that.
I disagree, but I'm moving on. I digress.
Move on. Let's move on.
Marissa, what are you emotionally balanced, or would you say you're rough and tumble?
Marissa? You, Marissa?
Oh, he's asking me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you say
I've
you're
been told.
okay?
I've been told I'm cold,
Oh,
Marissa.
you're mean.
but
Okay.
but I'm learning to be more sensitive. So I've come pretty far. So I'm proud of that because it's nice to have that balance
So where do
and
you
not be too cold all the time.
where do you think that came from? Is it, do you think your upbringing? Do you think from previous
Yes.
relation?
Mm.
Gotcha.
No, my upbringing, it was the same. Like, don't cry, just push through it, don't complain.
Right.
Just very hardcore growing up. So it was kind of like survival, like don't show emotions.
Do what you got to
just
do.
get over it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, just get over it.
I think most Latinos are basically raised that way. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
we ain't got time for you to be crying, man. You gotta go.
Yeah, it's true.
We gotta
Yeah.
get things done.
True. Get it done, baby. Get it done.
All right, next. Are you guys ready for the next question?
Yes.
Next and final question, then that'll
Okay.
be it. That'll be it. Okay.
It'll be it. All right, let's do it.
If you're in a relationship, okay, let's say you guys are all in a relationship.
Together?
Ooh, that was fucking interesting.
Ew.
All right.
Oh my God.
Excuse me, I'm all in. I'm like,
Okay.
I've known these people for a long time, and all I gotta say is ew, okay?
I mean, I didn't mind.
Can I go back to my question?
Okay,
go for
sorry.
it, go
I
for
was
it.
like, that sounds good.
Oh my God. She goes, I'll get the emotional
not
part over
picky.
here and the rough, and I'll be the rough and tumble over here.
Right.
Here's who I'm gonna fight with today. Anyways, so you guys are in a relationship. Let's say everything's going good, and all of a sudden you feel a shift that you can't put your finger on. How do you deal with that?
That's just constipation.
Did he say
How
shit
that?
or shit?
I mean,
Shift.
I said shift.
That hurt.
Shift.
Shift.
You feel shit. You get
the
it.
T.
Oh my god.
Oh, wait, no, not
they
the-
both end with T's.
That's what I was gonna say.
I heard shit. I'm like, I sound like constipation. to
No,
me.
a shift.
A
Like, you know,
shift,
everything seems to be going good, and then all of a sudden you just feel like this rift, this shift, and you
Like
might-
something is different.
Yeah, something is different.
Is it like physical
Well,
difference or is it emotional?
that's
or?
what I was gonna ask you. Let's say he starts withdrawing from you.
Oh, it has happened.
That's the shift.
That's the shift.
That's
okay.
the definitely
Well,
shit.
Yeah, that's the shit too.
How do you deal with that? Do you continue? Do you move on, or do you just say you walk away from it?
I would first kind of observe the pattern for a minute. See, that's approval that we have to. The ding is like, yeah, observe the pattern,
Yeah.
see what happens, and then when you're
Oh,
comfortable
She
too.
got disconnected. Hold on.
Oh,
Oh, dang. Let's keep going because it's almost over.
yeah. Let's just finish it off.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
Okay, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So, I forgot what we were saying.
So
I'm sorry.
you said the ding gets the approval, saying that you have to look at the pattern.
Oh, okay. I have to look at the pattern. Yeah, and then after that, then I have to shit. What are we talking about?
Okay.
The constipation.
Okay, wait. Okay, let's
I
start
don't
this.
like that question.
What?
It threw me
Okay,
off.
Brittany,
Okay.
you're in a relationship.
Yes.
You feel a shift. You feel like this person's withdrawing from you.
Yes.
You don't know what it is. You don't know if it's somebody else. You don't know if it's just whatever. How do you deal with it? Because I've seen two things happen in that particular situation.
So I could only go based on what I've done before. So my patterns have been this. I tend to cling on more.
Oh,
I try to text and ask I don't ask directly what's going on, but like, hey, let's I want to be more involved. Like, let's go do this, let's go do that. I start becoming very clingy and non-talk. Like, I'll text good morning, like instead of waiting for them, I'll start doing more of the initiation because I'm trying to leech or attach to something that is about to leave me. So I cling as hard as I can because I've invested so much time and effort and I still care. So not the best thing to do, but honestly, if I'm speaking based on my patterns,
Right.
I do cling.
But you do ask them what's like. Do you have a conversation with that person?
No.
No,
Because I'm
Okay.
afraid of the answer.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Mhm. I'm
Interesting.
afraid and I don't want to know. I'd rather pretend nothing's happening
Okay.
because it makes me feel better.
Mhm.
Okay.
But I don't ask, and then I think it gets to the point where they're like, she's not getting it, and then they all tell me they're like,
Mhm.
and then that's when I get the conversation of things are not working out.
I think that's what guys usually do. Is like sometimes they're ready to exit the relationship, but they can't say it with words, but they will say it with their behavior.
yes,
And we, of course, we feel it, we see it, but we don't have those conversations with them. And the more that we want to cling on to them, the more they're like, okay, you know what, I really do want to leave her. And
I become a stage 5 clinger.
exactly, yeah.
True story.
Yeah.
Facts.
Back to Raquel now. What about
Okay.
you, Raquel?
Okay, state the question again, please.
You're in a relationship.
Mhm.
The person, all of a sudden you feel like a shift, with withdrawal. You don't know what it is exactly.
Mm-hmm.
How do you handle it?
I think I would observe the pattern to see how he reacts. I'll give it a couple of weeks, like maybe 2 weeks, and then when I see what he's doing, I will have a conversation with the person. I'll sit down with him. I'll ask him, hey, you know what? I've noticed this. Is everything okay? And then
Okay,
I
that's
just
fair.
take it from there. And then if he says no, everything's okay, and then I'll continue with the pattern, and then I'll stalk him. Just kidding.
I believe the stalking portion. I've seen you do that.
I'll follow.
She trolls.
Where's he going? I troll.
Oh my god.
And I always find out. And guess what? I always find out that either they're cheating, or they just don't want to be in the relationship anymore, but they don't know how to say it. So
Okay.
yeah, that's what happens.
Marissa, same question.
I'll check to see what's going on in their life. If they're stressed, if they're working more, or if they're complaining about something a lot, like if he's complaining about work and he's just overwhelmed and his personality changes, then I know it has nothing to do with me. It's something from the outside that, has nothing to do with a relationship. So I check to see what's going on in his life first. If everything's cool and he's pulling away, but then he starts getting rude, then I know something's up.
Right.
And then I'll demand to know, like, what's happening. Are you seeing somebody? Do you not want to be together anymore? Because
You confront him.
it's not a big deal. Yeah. Go. If you want to go.
Yeah.
There's the door. Don't let it
I
hit you.
like your approach,
Yeah,
though.
exactly.
Your approach is like, what the fuck? What's going on?
Rough and tumble.
Yeah, it's like, you don't
Rough.
want to be here? A la chingada, cabrón. I'm sorry.
Get the hell out.
But isn't it interesting that the females, we notice those subtle changes?
Well, I'm gonna give you guys two quick stories,
It's
Okay.
obvious.
Yeah.
and this is why I brought this question up.
Okay.
Okay.
So when I used to work for the airline in reservations, you talk to your people around you. You start talking, you guys become friends or cohorts, whatever you want to call it. And one guy was withdrawing from his wife quite a bit. He was working more and everything, but the reason he was doing that is because he was getting older and physically he was not able to do things that he did before with her.
Oh.
And he didn't know how to deal with it. Now, at that time, medications were barely still coming out, and plans were
Okay.
coming out for that. He didn't know how to confront his wife about it, but he was telling me that his wife at the time was sensing something, and he just didn't know how to bring it up. And I told him, you need to have that conversation with her, because she's probably going to think you're cheating or you're doing something else.
Yeah, that's true.
And that was it. So that's story number one. The story number two was we had a woman at the same job. She was very pretty. Her husband would drop her off at work. She would go inside. He would leave. She'd come right back outside, and another guy would pick her up.
No.
Oh.
She did that
That's sad.
consistently until one day the guy caught her. And of course that led to a divorce and all that. And I asked her, I go, what was it in your relationship that you decided that you just...
Oh, you talked to her?
Yeah, because I was curious.
He
Because
was the guy that was picking her up.
I was El Sancho. No, that
Well,
was
they
not
were in
it.
the car driving away.
Right.
Right. Is he gone? Is your husband gone?
Oh my God. First of all, I don't do that.
Sure. That's what guilty people say.
He raised his little finger and said, no.
No.
Sure.
Anyway, so I asked her that question because I was very curious. I said, what made you decide to do that? She goes, I just got bored. My husband, and she goes, my ex-husband was a great guy, but I got bored. She goes, it was the same thing over and over. It's like eating ramen soup every day. In the beginning, it's okay, but after a while, you
Gets
want
bored,
something.
Yeah.
And I go,
It
well,
happens.
why didn't you just...
Yeah, just divorce.
Well, no, I said, why,
Oh.
why didn't you just talk to him or
It's okay.
see if there was something else? You guys-
Divorce.
I take it there.
Raquel.
she's like, I'm done with you. Bye.
No. If she's
Let's
bored,
not talk.
she wants
Bye.
somebody else. So why not just go
Well,
find
no, well,
somebody
she-
else?
She just said that
Leave the guy and go find somebody else.
she loved her husband. She just wanted that, like, her ego side of it.
Okay.
And she said she regrets it, but
Mm-hmm.
she said at that time that's what she felt she needed to do. She said it was just she goes,
She saw it,
it was
easy.
vanilla. She said it was vanilla.
And she found it so easy
She should
probably
have
to
just
do
picked
that.
some hobbies, like jumping out of an airplane would have been great.
Right. Rock climbing.
I know.
So the shift can go both ways. It can come from men and women.
Yeah,
It's true. Yeah, you're right.
We never said
can.
it didn't.
Yes, you did.
I'm like, that's dude, what's going on here?
I know. It's
It's a
like-
lot of aggression.
I know.
I don't like it.
Raw Dog is like, women are evil. I'm like,
Women can be evil. Women can be evil.
No.
I know.
Maybe just the woman that you have
it can't
come
come-
across.
You're right. It can go both men and
Well, no,
women.
it's just
Yeah.
I thought it was just kind of crazy because when she was telling me the stories, she said she was dating 3 guys at the time.
one
She-
time?
At one time, and so her husband was getting suspicion that her husband would take her to work because
Wait,
he
she
didn't
would have
believe her.
sex with all these guys?
Well,
I don't know if she had sex with them or I don't. She didn't. We didn't go into that portion.
Okay, wow. 3 guys and her husband. She
I
had
like
4
her.
Well,
guys.
she's
her-
cool.
She basically the
Damn,
husband. The
she
husband
wasn't bored anymore.
No. Well, the husband didn't trust her enough, so he would take her and drop her off and then pick her up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he would drop her off. She would go in there. She would wait like 5-10 minutes. She would make sure because the TVs were there with the cameras and you could see the vehicles going in and out.
Mm-hmm.
So she would make sure that vehicle went out. Once she saw it go out, she would make a call. Then, like a few minutes later, this other vehicle would show up and she'd get back out. And
How
jump
old
on that.
was she?
Wow.
She was in her late 30s, early 40s,
So she married young.
very possibly.
And when you marry young, you don't really get to explore. And so that exploration piece, you still have it after.
Well, my question is, where did and I never asked this, but where did she meet these guys if she was always at home and
Probably
working?
dating sites.
Yeah, maybe.
work. I mean, you were one.
I
Wait
didn't
a
date
minute.
her.
But she wanted best of both worlds. She wanted someone to, to take care of her, and then she wanted her little snackies on the side.
Oh, the snackies. Snackies.
Yeah, and I'm thinking. I mean, did she ever work? I mean, was she employed?
She worked.
But
she worked.
But she would go to work and then she would leave, right?
She would do her shifts, but she would say
Oh.
she was doing overtime
Okay.
and just walk in and stay in the lobby watching the cameras.
Oh, overtime. Okay.
And then
I mean, honestly, I just don't think that was the right guy for her.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's just not. But then
Just because things check off and everything flows doesn't mean it's the right person if you don't feel that strong connection with them.
So let me ask you this: the guy with the physical problems, if you were married to him and you saw this withdrawal, how would you get him to talk to you about it?
I don't want to know. So keep it to yourself. I'm good. It's all right, bro. We don't need to.
I'm a talker, I want to solve everything with words.
She is.
So I would be like, "Tell me, is everything okay? What's wrong?" I mean, I think that's the best way to do it. I mean, what other way is there?
Well, no, I'm asking you. I'm asking because he would talk to me and he talked to the people at work, but he wouldn't talk to his wife about it, which I thought was so crazy.
I mean, and I could only go based on what I've done before, and I was not nice about it. So maybe I'll grow.
Maybe he was
be
afraid.
older. 'Cause once I get older, maybe I'll be better at it.
Yes,
I
yes,
had
you will
guys
be.
that couldn't function sometimes during the act, and I get really upset. I'm like, "What's wrong with you? Something's wrong with that. You need to go get it checked.
Oh.
It ain't me. It's you. You're the problem." And
Oh my god!
and they would still talk to me, but I mean,
You're like, that was fun.
that was fun. They
Oh
were,
my god!
so, and then, but then, I never took it personal. I never thought it was me. I just thought, I'm like, you need to go get that checked. That's not normal. You're,
A lot of times, guys make you feel like you're the problem. Shut up.
This is me. I mean, hey,
It never happened to me.
I mean, they try to say it's not you, and I'm like, I know it's not me. It's you. They try. Well, it's not you.
That's actually a good question.
Like, it's
if you're being intimate and the man gets aroused and then you start having sex.
But that's the
Hold on,
thing.
let me finish. And then they start having sex and then it goes down. Is that the woman's problem or is that the man's problem?
That's the
No,
man.
it's the man's. It's the man's.
Really?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
is.
it's the man. There's no way he could be with in that instant with like an ugly, unattractive woman, and he could still keep it going.
Yep.
So it's not the woman.
It's a man.
Something's going on with him.
Their
So the fact
biology.
that he couldn't keep it up, that's him.
Mm-hmm.
Because he
Yeah,
got
yeah.
it up, but he just couldn't keep it up.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but see, that's when men will turn it back on you and say, "Well, you know, you don't, you know, you need to do something."
You're
No,
not.
it's not that.
You're not bouncing enough.
Yeah, you're not bouncing enough.
Okay, but
You're not bouncing.
oh my God.
You're not.
You should see her, Marissa. She's bouncing her little butt off right now.
That chair is having more fun than anybody else at this point. Oh my God. Okay, so okay, wait a minute. So
Okay.
you would want to talk to your partner, your husband, or anything, and
Yeah.
try and figure it out.
Rod Dog, are you trying to tell us something?
No.
Are you having problems?
No, I'm trying to see where you guys. I'm trying to see if you guys would be the rough and tumble. Like Raquel's turning out to be more emotionally connected than I expected.
She is.
Then you expected.
Yeah,
She is.
I expected exactly the rough and tumble from you. You were like, you need to go to a doctor and just get some pills, man. Which-
Figure
that's
that
what
out
you-
on your own. Not my problem.
What about Marissa? What about Marissa?
Marissa, that's what I was about to get to. Marissa, see how she was going to deal with it, so I can see what I can get out of her. No, your turn, Marissa.
I would have that conversation with him, and I would assume
But that's the thing. Let's say
That
he
is-
didn't bring it up. How would you get that out of him? Say, hey, you know what? I noticed that you guys we're not being as close as we once were, and you're withdrawing and you're working more. What's going on? How would you
Yeah.
get that out of him?
I would just tell him like we need to have this conversation, or this is not gonna work,
Oh.
and I
Ultimatum.
will I'll leave. So you either
I'm
talk
not-
to me and let me know what's going on, and we'll work on it. If not, like we got to end this so we don't waste each other's time,
Cut it
because
off.
I'm not getting any younger.
There
you go.
you're wasting my time. What the hell?
Exactly.
So rough and
And
tumbles.
there's plenty
Two
of
rough
other
and
people.
3 rough and tumbles.
and one emotionally.
She wants to be a ruffle
I'm
tumble.
both.
She wants, no, you're not both.
She's-
I'm both.
she's-
You're not.
no.
Marissa, am I both?
No.
No. You are so emotionally connected to your emotions and your feelings.
You are.
You really are.
What do you think, Marissa?
That's why you're so good at what you do.
I know.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for calling. Thank you for listening one more time to Dating
bouncing.
Diaries with Raquel and Brittany. Thank you all for it, and have a good day.
Thank you.
See
Thank
ya.
you.